Hello everyone, sorry about that. Myrkr the Rogue Trader back. So, we're doing our first playthrough ever. Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Sorry, it took me a while to get everything all set up. I did not want to work my OBS for a little bit, but I managed to make it work. Story eventually. That'd be cool if they do. If they do, I hope I can play as a Drukhari. For those who don't know, Drukharis are my favorite race in Warhammer 40k. I'll just have it normal so that way I rather focus a little bit more on the story. Well, this way there's actually some, hopefully, decent combat for everyone to watch. Alright. Yeah, it's good going. So here's the custom-made characters already. Yeah, Yakata is a soldier. It's a pretty cool picture. From Imperial World, Astromelton Commando. The Astromelton, commonly known as Imperial Guards, primary fighting force. That one's an operative. Pretty cool picture. Let me increase the sound just a little. Get a little bit closer to the camera and the mic. And let's stop wasting time. Custom character, of course. So we're gonna make our very own Rogue Trader from scratch. Possibilities are endless when it comes to customizing your character. Okay, let me start as a spaceman. I know you can.
New challenge for me.
That guy looks cool, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, she looks cool. He reminds me of someone. He kind of reminds me of, I think his name's Walter from Fable 3. Oh, very high society like. How does that one do anything? Very naval-ish. She looks plain crazy. Pray or die. Yeah, don't mess with her. Okay, he's got like the classic Rogue Trader look to him. Yeah. Does that guy look like someone? Yeah, it reminds me of, I think his name's Ricky. She looks evil. That guy's just got a look that says, like, what am I doing here? You look oddly cheerful for this setting. Yeah, he looks like he's about to go Sinesh on us. Evil Adeptus Mechanicus. I do look a little psycho. It looks more like some random guardsman guardswoman that they kidnapped and said, "You're a rogue trader now." I'm like, what? Inquisitor wannabe? Use that one for now. You can be average, fat, skinny. Oh, I guess average is actually buff. None of them really look like they have my style. I take that back, I found one. Oh, I like that. Looks nice. I never really been one for eyebrows. It's just kind of like, okay, as long as it doesn't look stupid. There. Seems fine. They got a lot of beards, actually. Cool. Ooh, I kind of like that. Ooh, that's also nice. Cool. Oh, not bad, not bad. At this rate, we're going to spend the 4 hours just making a character. That's nice. I think I looked at that one already. Why? You know what, I think we will go with that one. Because I kind of like the mix of the stylish and like the aftershave 5 o'clock shadow there. So it's a mix of like stylish and also ruggedness. I kind of like it. Do I want a tattoo or a scar? Ooh, it's kind of badass looking. See the scar. Okay, those are some. The scars are actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. We'll come back to that. I'm not decided yet on that. Is that what I think it is? That is so totally chaos looking. I mean, how can you even fly that one past it? Oh, that's why. That's how you get past it. Yeah, no tats. It was fun messing around with that for a few seconds, but no tats. We will do a scar, though. I think that one, or... No. I'm not allowed to change eye color. No augmentations. No, just plain no. No. I'm not even sure how the hair grows from that.
For the glory of the dynasty!
Well, that sounds nice.
We have purified the battlefield of the enemy's taint.
Not bad.
This could be an opportunity.
Oh, I really like that.
Whispers, guide my hand.
Behold the wrath of madness.
Your existence is naught but ashes.
Ooh.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Okay, I think we'll go with Fred Black. We'll come back to scars. I'm really thinking about that. Let's see. We can be a Death Worlder. Death Worlds the planet, beast, and sometimes even the environment itself takes aggressive, destructive forms and inimical to human life. Whilst exceptionally difficult to colonize, many Death Worlds possess valuable resources, power outposts, or other human presence in the planet's surface parts. Some of the hardiest and most resilient populations in the galaxy. Those tested and found wanting die young. Survival instinct. Once per combat, when the wounds of a Death World character drop below 30%, they gain plus 20% of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. Death World characters also gain a 20% bonus to dodge and armor. They have at least one temporary wound from any source. Get plus 5 strength, plus 5 toughness, plus 5 agility, and minus 5 intel. Void Warren. That means you're board in a ship. Yeah, I'm trying to speed it up just a little. So we get Fortune. So you can reroll any failed attack, dodge, parry, characteristic, or skill test with a 20% chance of success. This chance cannot be greater than the base success chance of the roll. Additionally, any enemy dodge or parry against a void character has a 20% chance to fail after this full roll. Ooh. I might go for that one. I don't know why the model's eyes are closed. Okay, so we have plus 5 willpower, plus 5 intel, minus 5 strength. High for rolled is strength in numbers. High for rolls gain plus 1, I believe, fellowship bonus, and 2 resolve if there are 3 or more creatures, allies or enemies, in a 3-cell radius. Yet they suffer minus 2 resolve when no creatures are around. That's interesting. It even includes the enemy. Forge World, Forge for a purpose. You can choose one of these augmentations from the list. You can get Subskin Armor, which grants a 5+2 times Tough bonus, I believe TGA stands for. Percentage of armor. Locomotion System grants agility bonus divided by 2 MP plus 2 times agility bonus percentage dodge. I probably should have looked into what these things stood for. Analytics System grants a +10 plus intelligence bonus and critical hit chance. My personal opinion, the Subskin Armor and Analytics System sound the best. +5 intelligence, +5 toughness, and -5 fellowship. Imperial World, get humanity's finest. You select any characteristic except weapon skill or ballistic skill and add a +10 bonus. Not bad. Ready to serve. When they're affected by an ally's non-damage ability or affecting an ally with such an ability, the resolve is increased by fellowship bonus. Divide by 2, I believe, for 1 round. Better to die for the Emperor. When under 40% wounds, Imperial World characters gain a +10 bonus. All characteristics +2 resolve. Ooh, that ain't bad. No heresy. Imperial World characters gain 10% critical hit chance and 10% armor against Xenos or demonic creatures. Their allies gain half the bonuses of No Heresy. However, Imperial World characters lore as Xenos and Lore of the War are always 0. Ooh, so that one you're kind of locked in to be Outcast or whatever they call the pious believer one. Doing my part, no other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character. The first archetype ability used in each comeback by this character costs -1 action point. That's what I ain't bad. Stronger together. All allies, excluding Xenos in the current party, gain +5 to the same characteristics as was chosen for humanity's finest. Huh. Fortress World. Never stop shooting! Each time a Fortress World character kills an enemy, they gain +10 stacks of Never Stop Shooting. At the start of their turn, there is a stack of Never Stop Shooting % chance. First attack this round costs 0 AP and will not count toward the attack limit per turn. Ooh, that ain't bad. Well, I feel like I haven't been looking at all this. You get +5 Perception, +5 Willpower, and -5 Fellowship. Gain Combat Addict. Fortress World characters gain +7 of ballistic skill, perception, and willpower while in combat. Yet out of combat, their intelligence, and fellowship, perception, and willpower. Huh. That's a rather hefty penalty. Hail Steel. Each round, Fortress World characters gain a stack 1% bonus to dodge against ranged attacks for each shot they made during the round. Stop shooting. Okay, spare magazine. Fortress Rogue characters first reload in combat costs 0 AP. Reloading weapon grants an additional 10 stacks and never stop shooting. During their turn, Fortress Rogue characters gain stacks of never stop shooting. Never stop believing. Okay, yeah, I wasn't looking at all the towns. Forge World can get Pinnacle Weaponry, first attack in combat with any plasma metal or power weapon damage. Or weapon deals additional damage equal to intelligence. Ooh, that ain't bad. For remainder of close combat, the bonus damage increase to intelligence bonus divided by 2. Not bad. Forge World character getting a tough bonus, deflection against the burning effect of flame. Wearing heavy armor, Forge World characters gain +1 MP. 1 deflection and cannot fall prone. Ain't bad. Gaining a stacking % bonus to hit chance and dodge reduction. Excuse me, sorry. I'm gonna get after they hit with a single target attack. Successful critical hits with single attacks. Increase hit chance and dodge reduction by 20%. Forgeful characters can use persuasion, coercion, and tolerance based on intelligence instead of fellowship. Huh. High-roll characters can pass willpower resistance tests using their fellowship value instead of the character's fellowship is high. Outnumber. If high-roll character has melee superiority against the enemy, the effect is increased by +10. If an enemy has melee superiority against a high-roll character, the effect is decreased by -10. Melee superiority. I am taking forever on making a character. In melee combat, any target surrounded by more allies than enemies receive +10 weapon skill bonus. Anytime a Voidborn character scores a critical hit, there's a 10% chance to double damage. Not bad. Using a non-damaging ability on ally grants ally ability reroll any failed attack. It's not a chance of one run. Okay. It's more than 50% wounds, all chance of any creatures, including enemies, and 3 cell radius are increased by +10. Wait, what? All chance of creatures, including I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm a little confused by that. 20% chance to survive after suffering lethal damage. Surviving point. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think we'll be a Voidborn. I like that idea. Well, that looks pretty cool. Outfit settings. So that's the Ashram Niltananda. Get regimental tactics. Means you and all your allies gain an additional +20 +2 times per section bonus percentage damage to enemy salary, just into the commander of the allies till the end of the commander's next turn. Can only be used once per combat. All the commander's allies also suffer no damage from the allies' attack till the end of the commander's next turn. Ooh. That was pretty nice. +5 ballistic skill, +5 perception, +5 athletics, 5 Medicare. And later on you get +5 perception and +10 Medicare again. Yes, discretion fire, field of fire. Why does it look like my waist shrunk? That Commissar Slash really buckles down on you. At all costs. Can only be used once per combat, and the Commissar themselves cannot gain any bonus from this ability. So the Commissar's next single shot or single target melee attack applies the following effect. Enemy target. Target becomes marked. The ally who kills the marked enemy gains an extra turn, and the current one with +2 action points, +4 MP. Ally target. All allies gain additional +1 AP, +3 MP for 1 round. Okay. +5 weapon skill, +5 weaponship, +5 coercion, +5 athletics, +5 fellowship, +10 coercion. Talents, duty, and honor. Show them contempt. Gotta include the execution ability. For the Emperor. Motivation. cool look for the crowd. Surefire plan. Well, this one can be used multiple multiple times per turn. Start combat. The Crime Lord gains intelligence bonus. Stacks the Surefire plan effect. Activation of this ability consumes 1 stack and makes the next action stronger depending on the type of action. If they attack, they deal plus 10, plus perception bonus, more damage. The Crime Lord moves, they gain plus 10 perception bonus, percentage dodge and parry until the start of their next turn. Uses a non-damaging ability on enemy, the enemy suffers a minus 10 plus intelligence bonus penalty. That's a pretty nice looking skill set. Plus 5 weapon skill, plus 5 perception, plus 5 awareness, plus 5 logic, 5 perception, plus 10 awareness. Okay, I'm killing plan. Okay. Escape plan. Sorian plan. Contingency plan. And last plan. No hat. That's actually that's pretty sexy. The Imperium survives and prospers in no small part due to the narrowness of its vision, but a rebellious mind and will such as yours cannot be so easily constrained. Dark paths of smugglers and renegades. The one beneath the facade of Imperial society offers a dangerous refuge for those unwilling to bow to the law. It used to be one of those dangerous yet resourceful individuals. I look like an evil priest in that outfit. Okay, not bad, not bad. Do not falter. Perfect timing. I don't care too much for whatever that's supposed to be. Otherwise, it's pretty damn cool. You serve me. So basically it just boils down to you telling people to go do this and that. I think we'll go with the Crime Lord finally. Just want to make sure it's got, yep, it's got that. Yeah. Oh, real quick. I think since we are a Crime Lord, let's give ourselves a nice little dashing scar. What's that? Oh, thank you for the follow there, Lisa Phillips. Hey, how's it going? I swear I'll get to the game eventually. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's just still you. Hey, I hope you're having a nice time. Yeah, that's a nice, dangerous looking Crime Lord. Nice. Okay, what's our triumph? Apex ability. I'm pretty good. Howdy. Oh, how are you? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But, I'm just spending way too long on the character creation. I wasn't expecting it to be this much fun just to make the character. You managed to corrupt the entire star system and turn it into your personal den of thieves. +5 to logic. Those sound kinda cool. Illustrious glory. The strict and ecclesiastical cardinal of priceless treasure that's been kept in one of the most secure sanctums of the Adaptus Ministrorum. No gooses. Get +5 lore Imperium. You prevailed in a bloody shadow war against the void pirates of your sector. +5 for logic. Oh, they both give me logic. That's the only one that gives me something different. I love your character and streaming call. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I figured, if nothing else, I would make sure the video quality of my streams are great. Manage corrupting. Go with that one. Winning the Bloody Shadow War. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's our darkest hour. Good impotence. An inexpressive dealing with the wrong people resulting in the rise of chaos cult and the horrific massacre of innocents. There is no innocence in Warhammer 40k. Only degrees of guilt. How long have you been streaming on Twitch? Since July 29th of this year. You were arrested and thoroughly interrogated using creative and violent methods. Ability to resist negative effects applied by some poisons, simulators, or alcohol. Well, if I'm gonna be a crime lord, I gotta be able to hold a drink. You turned your partners into the authorities and became known as a traitor. What does my health roll do? It takes away my strength ability. Okay. Burn the shame of grim potence. I think we'll go with Grim Potence, because if we want a war against pirates in a shadow war, it sounds like we weren't really persuading, we're more intimidating. Or no. We'll go with Brian's Shame on second thought. And Crime Lord, you should know you can never trust me. And me alone, that matters. You, my, little 2-bit thug, you're expendable. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a little too much fun doing all this. Okay, we can be a warrior. Okay, well, you're doing good. Actually, my friend recommended me to play this game. Do you say it's perfect? Well, I literally just played this for the first time today. So far, I'm having fun just making the character. And from what I've seen of it, it does look really awesome. I mean, basically, do you like turn-based, like, RPG games? If you've ever played anything like this, like Baldur's Gate 3, or Pillars of Eternity, anything like that, and you enjoyed it, or what was that other big one from Larian? Anywho, if you like that type of game setting and have fun, I think you'll enjoy playing this. Oh, or, well, it doesn't really have much of the role-playing, but it's got the turn-based, more time, City of the Damned. Okay, if we go warrior, we can become an assassin. Oh. Get charge. Door. Daring breach. Talent. Go on to become, like I said, either an assassin, a vanguard, arch militant, an executioner, or an exemplar. It's a blade dancer. That sounds very new. Become an assassin, a master tactician, an arch militant, or executioner. Swift and deadly master of the sword, specializing in delivering flurries of rapid strikes. Part of their health and enhance their close combat abilities. Aha, thanks for giving me advice. Yeah. Prefer to avoid enemy attacks either by parrying, dodging, or quickly reposition. That sounds kind of interesting. Soldier. Bounty hunter. Methodical killers who leave trails of dead bodies in their wake. Bounty hunter chooses their next target for the previous ones, having realized it's dead. The critical hits, defense reduction, killing key targets, and repositioning. Hunt down the prey. Plus 25% of the bounty hunter's maximum wounds is temporary wounds. Organic combat, and combat is the prey. By the way, where are you from? I'm from America. Whenever the bounty hunter kills a target marked as prey, they gain a stackable bonus until the end of the combat. Bonus depends on the enemy difficulty tier. Okay, 3 to 4, you get 5 times the prey's difficulty tier, critical damage. And then 5 to 6, you get both of the above. Not bad, not bad. Bounty hunters simultaneously make several attacks. The number of attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. Those attacks are equally divided among all prey. Operative uses intelligence and perception to find and exploit weaknesses. Enemy's defenses. None can withstand an attack from operative. Core focus precise single attacks, defense penetration, area debuffs, consistent fires. That one actually sounds kind of cool. Interesting. Big respect for America. Analyze enemies. At the start of each turn, the operative infects plus 1 stack of the exploit effect on all enemies in the operative's line of sight. If the operative hits a target with an exploit stack, the attack expose weakness. The officer. Officers use their willpower and fellowship to improve the combat capabilities of their allies, turning them to even greater threats on the battlefield. Extra turns, single target buffs, as screen allies, and momentum. Photo operative. And then we'll look into those more later on when we actually get to that. So I want to try speeding things up at least a little bit. Operative. So I get bonuses to intelligence, perception, tech use, and logic. Good. X. Oh, it goes up by 5. Actually, I'm a graphic artist. I work with streamers and gamers. If you don't mind, I share my suggestions according to your channel. Yeah, you're welcome to share an idea if you want. Might as well get that up to 30 at least, my strength. Then, what is it works best for an operative? Intelligence and perception. We better up those up as much as we can. Yep, max intel. Max perception. If you really want to send me anything, my Twitter and Discord are all the same names as my Twitch channel name. Intelligence and perception are all at the max. Took care of our little degrade in strength. Strength to do again. Damage character inflicts with melee weapons and allows them to lift heavier objects. For each point strength bonus, characters deal 5% more damage. One-handed melee weapons and plus 10% more damage for two-handed melee skills. Also afflicts athletics. Difficult terrain. Ooh, that's kind of important to have. Perception gives us awareness. Then intelligence all applies to our logic, our lore of the Imperium, lore of the Warp, lore of Xenos, our Medicare abilities, and our tech use ability. And let's throw a point into Fellowship. Oh, and that's also get some points in. Oh, good. Yeah, that looks good. That's good. Yeah, I've sent you a request. Kindly accepted. May I share more with you? Okay, I think that looks good for the character. Void Show. Okay, so that's a sword class. You're 1.6 kilometers in length, 3 kilometers of beam at the fins approximately. Estimated tonnage is 6 megatons. Estimated number of souls, 26,000 approximately. Yeah. High speed and respectable survivability. Our option is a Firestorm. So this one comes with a little bit longer, 1.8 kilometers in length. We are 6 megatons. Flying 5,000 souls. Wait. Did the descriptions changing? No. That's part of the descriptions. Don't change too much. styles and modifications of the sword class designed to deliver fast strikes against larger enemy ships, not shying away from engagement with a superior opponent. Classic design, proven thousands of battles, combining decent firepower, high speed, and respectable survivability. Based on our character, I think we should go Firestorm. Let's see what some of these random names are. Light in the Void. Not horrible. Redemption. Inexorable. No. Guardian of the Brink. That's kind of cool. Exile of Calamity. What? Trailblazer. Eh. Righteous Absolution. Seeker's Haven. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. You know what? I think we'll go with that name. Okay. Oh. Get a name. Myrkr, of course. Can't want all the captains though. Okay. I like it. I'm sending my work to you on Discord. Okay, I'll take a look at it in a little bit. Oh, press A key. Barricade set up. Okay.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Okay, you're in dialogue. Here you can learn more about current events, influence the character you're speaking to, or even alter the course of the game's narrative. Character's personal story depends on the dialogue choices you make. Available dialogue options are displayed on the right. Select to reply by clicking the left mouse button on it, or pressing the corresponding digit on your keyboard. Got it! Surely an awe-inspiring sight. Frankly, such success can be tiring at times. All this austere luxury, this laughable pretense, does enough make one think that architects meant to compensate rather than glorify. Have we met? You have a particular reason for disturbing me? As a crime lord, I think option 3 should be our option. That seems like some of a snarky crime lord would say. Technically 5 would be a good option also.
An interesting perspective. However, allow me to offer you a bit of advice. In the interests of your own well-being, You should frame your thoughts with greater piety. Demonstrating such a lack of care when choosing your words might be viewed by certain people as evidence of insufficient trepidation before the God Emperor, the master of humanity.
I merely criticized the talentless architects of this place. Nothing more. Ooh, I kinda like that one. I prefer to serve by acting, not speaking. I thank you for the advice. I shall strive to follow in the future. I don't show deference for things I believe in myself. Well, that won't get you in trouble real fast. You seem to attach more importance to words. Why have a fondness for names? I've yet to hear yours. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I like that. I feel like either number 1 or number 5. Criticize talents architects. I hope will work pretty good for the noble, I think. Seem to attach much importance to works. We'll go with that one. I mean, yeah, we know his name because of that, but in reality, we don't know his name.
My apologies. The statements you made were so intriguing that I forgot myself. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
You can hover your cursor over highlight words to learn more about when tooltips appear. Up here can help you better understand the world of the game or its mechanics. Words to highlight when they first appear in text, scroll up the dialog box to see the desired highlights are. Gotcha. My name is Myrkr. For some random reason, I have a last name of Stubbs. Yeah, we'll just go with Myrkr. My name is Myrkr.
My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencius, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of Her Ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty.
Lord Captain, a strange title for Lady Theodora. I am on board this vessel. Why have I been brought here? You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities? Tell me about the one whose ship I have found myself. You say I'm one of the Rogue Trader's heirs, so there is another candidate. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let's address it. Let's find out about my competition.
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Ah, damn it, Conrad. Okay, tell me about the captain at least.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Yeah. I believe the title's probably self-explanatory, but why not? Let's just ask him.
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Okay. I think that's more than enough questions. Tell me why in the world you started talking to me.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Ethelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, of blood. Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius desires a person to meet with a person. Ah, you're no good. Camera view, move the camera using WASD. Rotate the camera using Q and E. Got it.
Let us not dawdle.
Left click to move. What did I say for journal? Ah, J. Storm is brewing over the dynasty, so the Lord Captain has something important to share with her heir, if she even gets the chance. Master Rippers, escort the dynasty heir to Lord Captain.
I always keep my options open.
Interactable objects. Some objects in the game can be interactive in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study objects. Others will transfer the character to a neighboring location or launch a small event. These icons will become visible when your character is standing close enough to an interactable object. Click left when spotting an icon to perform the associated action. Some interactable objects, such as doors or chests, are not always marked icons, but the cursor changes when you hover over them. Hover your cursor over the object, the cursor changes, the object is interactable. Who would have thought? Hold tab to highlight objects and your character can interact with them.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Have you heard? Apparently the lower decks got a big flux. New blood after the last on-world supply. Some crew, and we have to make up the shortfall. Last time was Blue Leprosy that called our ranks. Blue Leprosy? What in the world was Blue Leprosy? Okay. Let me make that go away. Tab? No. Oh, finally went away. Good. If I see you raise your head again, I'll hand you over to the tech priest for serverization. Crew members hard work, but I'm standing here and avoid even looking at you.
I always have a backup plan.
Glory to Homicide, giver of knowledge. Can't do anything with that guy. Show the data on the vid screen. Synchronism mechanism has been interfered with without due reverence. The duration of the data processing cycle is tripled. Incomprehensible information displayed on large screen above the cognators. You can make out reference. Reading that, make out references to unfamiliar systems and worlds among numbers and block destroy symbols. Try that one now. Now it says all the same stuff. Lay people interfering with the operation of the sacred mechanism disturbs the machine spirits. In the name of the Messiah, Refrain from any further profane acts. No! I'll be as profane as I want. You heard? Okay, same thing. That warp jump was surprisingly uneventful. Won a couple of cycles ago, now that was tough. Beryllium took hold of so many, the witch was up to her old tricks again. What's this? I can't even see what it's trying to say. Damn it, man. You're blocking up the whole scene. A massive conference table, obviously cracked from real wood, a resource of incredible value aboard a void ship. Mercenary Steward. Greetings, my lord.
Keep your wits about you.
That warp jump. Lower decks, people. Heard the Seneschal gave to the senior officers another public dressing down recently. I don't know what was this time, but Revelation could latch on to any slip up as an excuse to give someone an earful. Okay, they gotta get better at clean up the screen. Noble guess. How long do we have to wait for an audience? How many days has it been already? Worker. You hear their stuttering words of prayer to the God Emperor. May His will strengthen my heart. May my humble deeds be for the benefit of humanity.
Is there money to be made?
Can I let Alter a copy of the 2,348 volume of the Lex Imperialis, the Codex of the Sacred Laws of the Imperium. Oh, more nobles over here. I'll complain about how long they gotta wait. Worker. Khmer is hard to work, bowing his head in fear. Approach something in the servitor's body begins to hum as it responds to your presence. After a couple seconds, the noise subsides. Yeah, I'm here, Conrad. You look like a meeting of evil and evil.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
I like the random Lehman Russ battle tank in there.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Keep shooting.
Your demise is already calculated.
You have been ambushed. The battle begins. Start the battle. Surviving the grim darkness of the far future, you have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. You sense tutorials to familiarize you with the combat system of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Click the button at the top of the screen to start the battle. If you mean at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, they mean the bottom. Myrkr! Shoot! Shoot! Don't let her get closer. Okay. All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on the grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Select the summon highlight area and double-click optimal spine. I'll have to move the character there. Minimum points. Ah, that's my piece of. Determine how far a character moves on their turn. One MP corresponds to one cell in the battlefield. Moving diagonally is more costly. Every second their animal cell uses 2 MP. But each turn, movement points are restored to the max level. Note that one character starts moving, the action will no longer be cancelled. Let's see. enough to them? I think so.
I'll make it happen.
When you're ready to turn, press space or click the end turn button on the bottom right of the screen. Right. Oh. Oh, okay. How can I shoot it?
On it.
Damn it. Right.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Damn it, man. Oh, he finally hit. We just had to sacrifice the whole crew to be able to hit the guy.
For the glory of the Imperium!
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the Rogue Trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Spread out. No one's allowed to enter the premises. Stations. At your
I'm
service.
afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Open the map using N to orient yourself.
I always keep my options open.
Tarantula sentry gun constructed with the blessings of Adaptus Mechanicus using a standard complex template construct in the manufactoriums, a Chiava Gamma. Wires in the servitor's head are still smoldering, and we've seen the cause of this malfunction was the short circuit in the motive force. Numerous biotank were claimed restored by the grace of the God Emperor, the first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Ortez Chiton.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Your Lordship, do not worry, all threats have been eliminated. It's absolutely safe here. Exhibit is unfinished. Another symbol of House of Falacus Valor will be displayed here at some point in the future. A gray-green crystal with white veins. A low hum can be heard coming from the artifact. What is that, a soulstone or something from like the Eldar? Strange object resembles sea coral. The porous surface is pitted, a sign that it's been underwater.
I always have a backup plan.
Not even sure what that's supposed to be. Stone on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but its surface shimmers and changes hue, as if someone has captured a piece of turbid sea within the rock. That sounds like Necron stuff there. Massive golden amalgam interspersed with sparkling particles. Black shard resembling a city. If you look closely, you can discern a strange, barely perceptible glow inside the artifact. Well, that don't sound good. A violet alloy, which upon closer examination turns out to be handcrafted object, symbols carved with a primitive tool are visible in the surface.
Let us not dawdle.
Let's try going this way then. So that door can open. How about this door? No. That door cannot open. And we're going to ignore the fact that my guy sucked at combat. We're going to ignore that. The Grand Voyager Temple occupies the entire space below the officer's deck and is lit by countless candles and lumens. I hate to be the guy who has to do the sermon in there. No initiative, no independent thoughts, only Almastad's commandments are adherence to protocols. From Jocasta Sarvak. Hail! 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 That's a lot of hailing. Huh? May His will strengthen my heart. Okay, let's just pray. Nothing really going on there. Over this way. Got a tech priest. Tech setting for machine facilities required. Vox guys can initiate consecration of Ugrants and the preparation of technobots. Whatever that meant.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, I guess I arrived.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Let's survey the room. Your first impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is a parchment-like skin stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew, implants, and bone. The nervously twitching fingers, the face twisted by a slight tick, and the jerky movements are all signs of some illness or defect that has taken over his physical form. In stark contrast to Edelthrad, Theodora von Valesius' features appear as they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Ethelred. Behind the two of you, you see two more men. One is a gray-haired officer in impeccable bearing, who is studying the contents of his data slate. The other is a behemoth, bristling with holsters and bulgers containing all manners of weaponry.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Those spirits could well be the natives' name for a dangerous alien. I would first verify that is indeed the case, and the population of Aeon 6 engages in Xeno worship. There are ways to confirm whether what is happening on Aeon 6 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so, but it will give us the answer. In my particular life experiences are any indication, some of the natives will eagerly betray their chieftains in exchange for a quiet life serving aboard my ship. I would then leave dealing with Aeon 6 those who know it best. Those reports of spirits certainly sound like evidence of heresy, however, I will put my interests first. No matter what means I would have to use, the riches of Aeon 6 will be mine. Aeon 6 must be purged! For the good of the Imperium, I shall exterminate the heretical belief and other powers that rule the native apostate. I did not know. Xenos, we'll go with that one.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do. That does sound like a snarky crime lord. We're above servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. It doesn't become anyone of our status to engage in petty feuds. That still sounds a little bit like a snarky crime lord. Definitely a noble response. I find your tone most disagreeable, I thought. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences. Ooh, I can see the crime lord in that one also. Shut your mouth before I decide to shut it for you. Nope. Oh, dang, all four of them seem like crime lord response. I haven't really done any combat. I'm going for just a dialogue and character creation. Man, I get real excited. My tongue gets twisted like that. Snarky crime lord, snarky crime lord. What's the best answer for a snarky crime lord? Ah, screw it. Let's go with option one.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here?
I do not know just yet. I hope you will clarify that. There are questions I wish to have answered. Was it not you who sent for me? Let's go with option 1. Was it not you who sent for me?
You have ceded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lickspittlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed.
Okay, that's definitely the wrong response.
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Man, that scenery must taste amazing how much she keeps on chewing it.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
What else? Does this mean that Ron Ferrer is no freaking fake? It's all too sudden for me. Really, that's really the only option I can think that makes the least bit of sense to say. I don't know why. Well, no. All three of them basically you look like an idiot. What is going number 1?
Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Bloodright alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
That one's back again. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, ask my questions now. Did I hear you correctly? The Master Whispers is related to you? Really only 3 seems like a safe option. 1, that's freaking obvious. There's more than one heir.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Gracious Lord Captain, surely the right I prove myself worthy. And might as well report that. She probably already knows, but might as well report it. Incident took place in the officer's deck. Some servers went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
It's an old ship, basically. What's my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Oh, that just gives you a close-up of it. Cool. Where are we heading?
The Rykad system, the domain of Rogue Trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
A scattered, poorly explored region of the Frontier Imperial, full of fearsome Xenos, treasure, heathen worlds, and echoes of ancient doom. Continue.
I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
Okay, if I beat pirates in a void war, I know about navigation, translation, all that malarkey. Especially since I was born on a ship. That just makes you look like an utter bootlicker. Alright, I got no more questions, boss.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Oh my.
I'll make an example out of you.
All of you will bleed!
Shit. Wait, how much health does she have? 205. Dang. More. Kill them.
Now.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Reduced to dust!
Oh, dang, Abelard.
Weapon at the ready. Die!
Dang! Oh, shit. Cover. It's cover to avoid enemy attacks. Cover the character behind her, mark with a shield or a shield with a skull. Standing close to them, the character automatically take up an advantage position. In this case, Because the enemy attacks with the cover 9 if you're carried behind them increases. Carried will not receive a bonus to the attacker side not protected by the curve.
Let's make some opportunities. Who, if not me? I'll see to it. Another enemy down.
Hey, nice.
I'll make it happen.
Alright, I don't think we're ready to do anything else, so just... I should have did Surefire Plan, and then analyze enemies, oh my god.
It's as good as done.
Oh, it's already done. End turn.
I serve the ruinous power.
Death to non-believers! Death to the weak!
Plasma, baby.
Just a minor setback.
Break their morale! To the heretics!
I'm amazed that person survived. Your character receives a temporary positive effect from allies. Such effects enhance your character's capabilities and combat summon. Cover your cursor with your character's icon next to the character's portrait. Oh. I got Surefire Plan. Kill them. Surefire Plan. No chance.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
Ah, damn. Oh. End turn.
Out of my way!
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I killed one guy.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Hey, Lee. Watch your language.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
She looks at the box in her hand, all you can hear is lifeless static. I think it's pretty obvious what's happening, so let's just go with what's the orders.
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Check the latest communication reports for the upper decks. Report from the engineer's request for cargo transfer there. I sent out seeing an alert about lost communication with decks 8 and 12.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I have a tool that will allow me to check the status of our distant compartments that are out of Foxconn. First, we must wait for Myrk's results. Go here. Oh. Yeah. Six. Hold on, Master, just stay with us.
I always keep my options
Keep
open.
firing, Yost. No cowering, no hiring. You see the traitor, you kill the traitor. Heretics boys through the holes and provide signal with a shotgun, light smoking insane.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the engineering regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Mutiny? But who would attempt mutiny here in the warp? Mutiny against the Emperor is annoyed to execute the traitors, every last one of them. We must provide immediate assistance to those still in the middle of the decks. Perhaps then might stop this way from spreading. If this is indeed a severe case of warp madness, then the situation is dire. This clever guy seems kind of cool. I trust him. Actually, a good man. Oh, man. Oh, really? You think he seems trustworthy? I do gotta admit, I like the voice actor they have for him. No, that don't sound like a crime lord at all. No, that just sounds like plain stupidity, number one. It's either 3 or 4. So, severe case of warp madness. That seems more like a little joke statement made by her, though. Yeah, that really seems like the only option a crime lord would go with, to tell the truth, though.
You don't know the half of it. There's only one thing worse than the warp addling the brains of our crew, and that's the warp itself crawling all over our decks. I shouldn't even think about it. It's bad luck. Your orders, Lord Captain.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once.
Eyes flashing ominously. That sounds totally normal.
Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
Not 100% true. very close, but not 100% sure.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I cannot promise that I won't lose our dear air somewhere along the way. Very crime lordish, but I think my guy have enough sense to realize that's not gonna get him any brownie points if he says that line. Everything in my power. Do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come.
Ooh, I should have option 2. I feel like it's skipping some dialogue.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I have a proposition. Since I'm the more important person here, you can go in front to shield me from potential threat. Very trustworthy looking guy. Not that my guy looks any more trustworthy. I'm gonna be number 2. It's just too funny.
Oh, certainly. Lady Theodora would be devastated if she were to lose one of her precious heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
I promise you a special destiny, because it's time to fulfill it. I've been double-crossed. It's kind of hard to act surprised when you watch other people play parts of the game. Oi.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
What are you gonna do? Pronounce that again? You two-faced scum! You're the one behind this mayhem!
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel. An ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Sure, begging for your life or saying, let me join you! Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we're going option 2. Just because we're down doesn't mean we can't be snarky. What is it, inbred? Your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
I succeeded at creation. What sorry, perfect excuse do you even have your options, you sordid, wretched piece of garbage?
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
Okay. Nope. The light flashes in a dim light, drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, feel nauseous, your head spinning, then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drown over your own thoughts, and place them as singular word. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. I would do as you require, but I would find a way and make her pay for them. Enough, friends. Get out! I am not your puppet. Yeah, we're crime lord. We're too proud to just give in. Voice in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You can feel this intruding influence. Forcing out your feet, making you take a step toward the gates, illuminating the center of the chamber. Now, the weapon that damaged us is forcing us. Skill test and dialogue. Like past tests, which are made automatic, in this case, you can decide whether or not to select an option, the consequences of which would depend on the result of the associated test. Success or failure affects how the dialogue would develop, depending on the context. It might change the course of the conversation, alter the character's attitude, or form an action whose consequence will only become apparent later. However, your cursor will party member with the highest score and the skill will be selected for each test. Good to know, good to know. Got it. So yeah, Cogitator, human likeness built into the front panel as you approach. Torso twitches slightly. This is servitor view. Automaton created from a lobotomized human being. Sentinel turns his head to you, one of his eye sockets lighting up, two ember-like eyes. Device. We succeeded! Yay! Carefully inspect the sign of the gate cognator. What was immediately catches your eye, the strange alloy that was used to material from machine parts. Some which are familiar, you expect this might be some kind of rectector, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology that many such has. Maybe 20 experience. Move with screeching, groaning metal moves forwards, goes from views, lower jaw opens for the drowned shriek, much louder than the jaw of a human could. Serves mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that flex in the dim light. Vid screen on the right lights up, showing strings and mysterious symbols on the green. Whisper runs through your conscious system, demanding sacrifice. The voices fill your head of when a human's blade not go away. On the contrary, their source code itself and tighten out some of the depths of your mind. Same with the second one. Different one you were used to, skin covering stitched together and caught with thread. It has metal hinges in place of the standard joints. It seems that the creators of Sentinel to air made sure the service life is here to be much longer than that than ordinary. Around hopes of serving at least someone that could work as a weapon. Researchers in vain, the chamber and rooms completely empty and critical weapon condition. Near a broken panel or a protruding piece of rebar in the sun. Dang it. I guess it's time just to stick the hand in.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and circling your feet. Dark jumps form the server's threat. Mainly hear humming as the server monitors stirred up. The pump still in starting motion. They scream the humming air flickers. Several long minutes pass, and Sentinel's jaws remain closed. And you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could reach your breath, catch your breath, lean close your eyes, pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You don't understand where this quiet voice comes from. Crackling like seconds. Set up, contact, so think like your rear mind viruses clearly hear everyone. Yes, I do require assistance. I think at this point it's like, just someone bloody help me. So naturally, coiling your conscience does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
There is still another way!
North gates match the importance of the thing they protect. The massive doors are made of heavy metal and look impenetrable. Why's it gotta be so bloody massive though? That's my question. Navigated down by the mighty well the true words of this document point this person can bear the warrior trader bestow upon them their dynasty the great mission. Be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into the darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost. To triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns, from pain to greatness. Fast, huh?
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Not. Dang it. You contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator Sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Okay. Madness is happening here. Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the Rogue Trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Leave me away from me.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
You see notifications at the top of the screen indicating the status of your current objective has been updated, that new information has been added to your journal. Open the journal by pressing J or the leftmost button on the notification at the top of the screen. Journal entries help you keep track of current events and guide your character on their journey. Quest tab tracks the progress of the main story. Here you can find information about any quests that you accepted and the current status. Use the journal to help yourself understand where to go on the next step of your adventure. The very recent contract section also contains important information you'll learn more about them later. Okay. What's that?
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
I have an old injury. Draw strength from your own ring with faith to find courage and feeling your final duty. For showing weakness
Is there
towards
money
enemies
to be made?
Shot.
Master! Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this?
How did you find? Are you with that traitor?
Master, with all due respect, what nonsense are you saying? Kunrad? A traitor?
Oh, believe that he's masked behind the mutiny.
Saint's blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Okay, a sniper rifle, armor body glove, and a medikit. While fighting, your character could lose some of their wounds. Your character suffer an injury after being attacked by Kunrad. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within one round. The second percentage of wounds a character must lose for this to happen may vary depending on the difficulty of the game you chose. Injuries reduce the character's resolve. When a character initially suffers an injury, consider it a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds. Once 3 rounds pass, fresh injury becomes an old injury. Fresh injury can be used using a medikit while pressing any skill test. Old injuries can be healed with a medikit, but they require the character administering the strict and passing medikit skill test. Use them to restore wounds, heal injuries. Note that when a character loses all their wounds, they fall unconscious. Once the combat is over, the wounds with all primers to replenish. Sorry. yawn. Automatically by any injuries that they may have sustained or made. Those can be healed with a medikit. Medikits can only be used by characters who have the Heal Medic feature, Nice Skill Medicare, or have taken the skill advancement at least once. Whenever a character uses a medikit in battle, the Medicare skill test determines the number of ones that restore it over. All items are used for looking at the eye or clicking the bag icon on the right side of the screen. That's the left. Of your lower captain's house, each of you swords serve two aspects. May your souls never lose favor and fire that boasts of your hatred for the enemies of your. Equip new weapons and armor, open your inventory from I, and double click on the item. Alternatively, you can hold left mouse button and drag the item to the right slot. It will become a highlight once you start dragging the item. The parameters of the item, however, you cursor over its icon and wait for it to information window to appear. That way, if you details by items, click the right mouse button and click info. You can switch between parameters using the arrows at the top of the inventory screen or using the left mouse button to click on approach route. Contain comparisons with any corresponding items already equipped by the character. Yeah, I got a gun.
I refuse.
How do I use this thing?
I won't stand for it. I won't compromise my principles.
Look no further. This wound will make a fine. That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Oh.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Okay. So how did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
Fight selflessly and lower not your blood arms till the last foe of humankind is slain. I think the Warren Sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Or one of Theodora's Voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, Let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
I don't think you get to respond. Looks like the has gone wrong.
I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Geller field has faltered. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak. If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the warp. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
Can we expect to find a navigator's sanctum?
During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterial. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
Abelard is not bad at eye, as he lists all the horrors that you are about to face. How impeccably British of him. The guy just strikes me as British. Huh! Navigator's Sanctum. Very well. We lead the way.
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the Rogue Trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. On!
Venerate the dark screaming!
Uh-oh.
No mercy to those who oppose Von Valancius!
Your Emperor won't save you!
Contact begins an attack phase, which your characters can attack or take over actions, but they may try to take up advantage positions. So characters on the plus button and the approach at the top of the screen. Where you want to move, red cells are inaccessible to the character. Avalar there. Knee output. Right here, so that way I can move around. Yeah. Sounds good, sounds good. Get in the battle.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Chaos guides me!
Careful. Range can be hurt by your burst attacks or area attacks. Avoid friendly
Chaos
fire.
guides me!
Keep an eye on the trajectory of the shots and area effector. Warrior. Char's unique ability, it works only when they're using melee weapons, it's not considered an attack action. What's the difference between you and them? You deal damage. Try to dodge parry the attack.
At your beck and call.
I will do my duty. Dominance achieved!
Death to non-believers!
I've suffered worse.
Death to the weak!
Combat abilities of characters differ depending on archetype. On the right screen of their abilities, click on mouse button to see the ability. Good thing that guy was trying to shoot me. Go in there real quick. Shot.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. Your end was inevitable.
Nice. That was a good hit. Good hit. And that's the end of my turn, unfortunately. Alive.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me? Never stood a chance.
Now we're good hit. Now we're good hit. Advance level your character companions, revealing battles, exploring the expanse, and completing quests earns you experience points. Accumulating enough experience, your character gains a new level. Click on the arrow symbol of the character's portrait to open up the level screen.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Oh, then I choose my skill. We got a skill of 55 for logic, 45 for tech use, 50 for awareness, 45 for Imperium, 45 for Xenos, 45 for Medicare. Yeah, we'll go for logic again. How do I... Oh! That was embarrassing. Abelard. Give him more athletics. Carouse. Coercion. Demolition. Medicare. Let's make you more athletic. I think that would be best.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, looting time. Defeat enemies have no further need for their foreign belongings, but you can discover valuables and trophies along them. Click on the leftmost button to defeat enemies, inspect what's left of them. Right side of the trophy collection window, go to your inventory. Such items can be used or equipped by your characters. Items on the left are picked up as cargo and sent to your ship, which can later be used to trade with various factions. You can move trophies from one side of the window to the other by double-clicking leftmost button or moving them during the using the leftmost button. Alternative, you can use buttons at the bottom, mass transfer all items to cargo to inventory and vice versa. They have a lot of swords. And a pistol. Collect all. Oh, I basically did mass loot. Oh, that's rather useful. I don't take burn damage. Why is he not moving with me? Oh, whoa. Oh, this is basically an encyclopedia of the game.
Keep your wits about you.
There we go. Nothing that way, really. Or that way. Here's a map of your void ship. It consists of several parts between which you can travel. Some parts are not yet available, but over time your character will be able to access them. That's my mind to go to the active part of the void ship. Myrkr Trader. The Navigator Sanctum. Okay. Oh, that little thing's following us.
I always keep my options
The
open.
Navigator Sanctum is directly along the passageway. I pray to the God Emperor that we are not too late.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
How she got past Eddie Norval Imperial is amazing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valensis. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate, to die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Entity in your conscious shrieks. Oh yeah, well, it is shrink. Shrinks and crawls in deeper. It while scraping against the walls of your mind. Presence is trying to hide from the serious standing before you. Divine or
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
yeah, I think she's already.
And you are Von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That was more.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
How are you doing?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Yeah, I suppose it would be a good idea to ask. I already know who I am.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
Wait, that's private, personal. Seer's words bring back white memories of the bitter familiarness of your greatest shame. Something sour rushes to your tongue, your head is clouded with a sickening sense of your own worthlessness. I see it's not here.
Oh no. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Several characters. Select one character, select last month portrait, select multiple characters, hold last month draft. Face fight left level noticeable damage. And loop over this way.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Hurry, destroy this field. Don't keep our master waiting. Okay, before we get involved in that, we're gonna make an actual save. And I'm gonna take a quick little break to use the restroom and grab a little snack real fast and grab a new drink. So see you in about 2 to 5 minutes. Be right back. I'm gonna leave a pause so that way people kind of know we're not doing anything at the moment. think the camera was using my chair for moving my model for a second there. Okay, where's this new game?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Run, fools, or fall!
Your Emperor won't save you!
Right here. Abelard. Start right there. What's her face can go there.
Let's make it quick!
I've suffered worse.
I am your doom!
Out of my way! Ah!
Oh, dang.
I serve the ruinous powers!
It will be done. Victory is imminent. I'm not interested.
Survive, Abelard. Use a hologram, gauge effect between your 10 actions and comment before taking them. Click left mouse button on any accessible cell. The battlefield, place a curious hologram there, select the ability or single shot attack, see the correct outcome. Action will be displayed if it's used from the hologram's location. Your choice and execute.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. On it. Your end was inevitable.
Good. And his turn. Psyker and Operative. As an operative, she can study opponents and identify their weaknesses. Her psychic abilities are revealed naturally. Psyker versus certain disabilities. For example, this fire stab. It's a Psyker use Inferno, but to do so, they must first have the Pyromancy Psychic discipline.
But of course.
Analyze that dude. Psychic treatment. Nice.
On it.
Abelard. Some forewarning. Evil Whiplash.
Out of my way!
Stop mocking me.
Charge that guy. Good. Strike him
And you're
down,
back in-
Abelard. Excellent. Took his arm bleeding right off. That's a weird look for the guy. That angle for me. needs to move then. Go that way. Then be able to 38%. Will be cover.
Don't let your guard down. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Fire plan.
I'll see to it personally.
Oh, we actually made the shot. We made the shot. The creature in the chair appears as if it's become one with the throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have two main joints. For a normal human being, the navigator is breathing heavily. The air whistling as it exits through the two dark gill-like suits in his cheeks. Creature eyes are shut, two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sits in the center.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Abelard and plant look.
Master Vespider.
Your time is short.
Navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head, half opens his normal. Dark drop pulls from the close to the third eye and down his face, laying behind the black shirt. The voice comes from the box girl at the base of the bizarre shells, unclear how the navigator is able to do his speech. I was short to do that. Are you alright? You're in need of help. I have to get you out of that chair. Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place, lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, or forwards again as the bones creak and his skin tears up. Our fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild petrices. The mutant remains seated in the leans as far forward as the cannons, layer raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming two hideous, green mouth-like pits.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
The Elder's screams echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs inside the navigator, succumbing to the very oxygens of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Things go first quietly, the seat shrieking and crackling, and then his foot stops abruptly, his face is drenched in black and crimson. Dr. Usmar's third eyelid is turned to a trickle into a stream mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there's a purpose swelling running out.
Run! Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help. The Edge. Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, this shell will burst, and thousands of Moors will accept the sacrifice offered to the edge of daybreak by the bringer of twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods.
These words ring through your head like the calling of a bell. dead? Screaming into your ears. For a moment, you lose your bearings. This only course must be trying to confound your soul. It's not meant for the world. What is that supposed to mean?
A rite. A sacrifice offered. Oh. My heart tells me that Kunrad was not deterred by his defeat in the warrant chamber.
What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora? But how is that? How? He was as loyal as a dog. And I didn't hear a thing, I swear.
The footfalls of the bringer of twilight are veiled by the will of his masters. Tear out your eyes. See who is to become the champion's servant, for you need them no longer.
Might as well just move on. Alive! Now they're still alive. At least, shall we do now?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
Navigator does not give a response. Black tears with blood streaming from under the closed eyelids. The box at the base of the chair is battling out static and interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Navigator appears dead, only a slight moves his chest and twitching of his eyelids let you know that he's still clinging to life. Give me your stuff. Ah, psychic staff. That's a big axe. Aren't you all moving? Ah! Combat, a character may need to use different kinds of weapons, which can be prepared in advance. Open your inventory. I prepare different weapon sets. To switch to different weapons in combat, press X. Does not cause action. Oh, thank goodness. What's my guy good at? 6 to 9, 5 to 7. I think we best to use the sword for my man. Oh. You can dual wield, that's kinda cool. Yeah, that looks cool for a crime lord. Yeah, keep your chainsword. I think we'll also give you the scrappy autogun. So that way you have at least a ranged option. Psychic staff, no real difference there. Outfit settings. Oh yeah, I can suddenly change colors.
Is there money to be made?
What's that? Oh, that's a tech priest. Just didn't look human when I was looking at it.
Keep your wits about you.
Door does not bulge. Clots of vicious fresh have tying a metal seal in the door shut. Cautious fresh. There you go, officer's deck. I already did collect all the trophies. Wait, what? I am confused.
I always keep my options open. Alright, officer's deck. Oh.
Your ship's as good as ours! It's all over for you!
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these men!
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she's not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you. Well, that's a cool picture for her.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
A woman called Myrkr for weapons and scans your small party when it intense glaze. Then she sets her sights on you. And just who are you to be so brazen about your inquiries? Yeah, I suppose as a crime lord, I would take every chance I can to advance myself. Be careful, Valances, the Lord Captain's here.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Seneschal's right, there's no time for talk.
Very well. We may leave it at that, for now. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic!
Sisters of Battle, Bolternuts. As a warrior that adapted to rise, I still no border rage. Tradership. Your order serves the accused hierarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors. Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
Well, that sounds positively delightful, does it not?
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Crew need more powerful weapons from combat. Maybe something suitable can be found on the officer deck. Good. Ooh, a well-maintained sniper rifle. Well. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Well, that was a weird sound. Auxiliary plasma banks. And a tox dispenser module. You have received a new, more efficient weapon for your character. Upgrade your equipment over. Open the inventory. Drag new item or we'll find and purchase new equipment. Also, in your travels, do not forget to update your current equipment or make them more. Ah! Still on the sister. Get off the sister. There, good. You did. Good. Good.
I always have a backup plan.
Explosion blasted a hole for the door large enough for a person to get through. Yeah, not yet. Overseer. covering your back, your lordship. We won't let anyone get through. Crew member. Heretics don't send reinforcements for their own. Deck enforcer. Lost so many, but it's fine. We'll hold out. Oh, more goods. Salvage Omni processor. Maglev impeller. Crate of trank injectors. And a shipment of Leo sticks, whatever those are. Sounds like it might be a cigarette or something.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Bro, sealant. Okay, before we get started, we're definitely saving the game here. Yeah, rewrite it. Talisman offers for printing gold and supplies. The Locus Library contains works on Imperial technology law, codices, biological scratches, and chronicles the greatest military conflicts that Cronus expressed at Calix's Center.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on...
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
Let the blood flow!
I'm alive. Start right there. Sister Argenta. Getting a rampage there. What's her face? I already forgot her name again. That might be the best spot to recruit. That nice little spot. Granted as a warrior, the adopted Sororitas and a soldier. She's an expert with burst range weapons that deal damage in an area. Unique ability. Using the grants the soldier extra movement points, reduces the cost of the next attack by -1 extra. Minus 10 penalty for ballistic skill for this attack. Running gun also allows the soldier to perform additional attack with range weapon. Saying 12 to only take more than one attack. Against momentum, 6 this ability also runs an additional 3 lines of free channeling as 5 submarines ground system balance hit higher distance. It's 4 MP, the next attack costs -1 AP. Attack at the end of the next turn, the soldier becomes winded. When winded, supplements. I think only 1 time's good. Good.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, I should have did that. Try the next turn then. I'm alive.
It will be done.
Good.
Reduced to dust.
Nice, Avalon. Brace for impact. Excellent. Excellent.
Will do. Be gone.
Ooh, excellent, excellent. That was. Oh, reinforcements. Abelard.
Was that you? Or
Chaos guides me. Chaos guides me.
Oh, she gets to move again for some reason. But she can't. That's kind of pointless.
it's nothing.
Get full cover, give you a 6% reduction, partial is 35. There, my man.
I'll make it happen. On it.
And 9% chance to hit the render shot.
I'll make it happen. You never stood a chance.
There we go.
Death to non-believers. Death to the weak.
Good sister.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Faith
Fire.
without deeds is worthless! As
Fire.
the Emperor commands, each stroke is a prayer.
Okay, good. Nice work, Sister Argenta. Have a lot.
I will do my duty.
Destroy.
One fewer target.
Havelock takes the destroy order very seriously. Oh, wait, I got some messages I gotta look at. Havelock can't do anything. Havelock, end your turn.
Will do.
You can come all the way back here? Yeah, move there.
That is not my destiny.
Yeah, let's skip your turn then. I do got beat on.
It's as good as done.
I can't.
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Ah, excellent shot for me.
Is there money to be made?
A lot of guns, a lot of guns. An exact replica of the Von Velaka's Lloyd ship sits on the pedestal. Labels indicate the main compartments and the decks of the vessel. Open a jam door, plug an icon, the carrier with highest tech use will make a skill test.
I always get the job done.
Character is about to make a tech use skill test in dialogue, and during exploration you make various skill tests, and every result might determine how successful your character efforts are. Make hidden dialogue options appear or reveal new information. 100-sided dice. Each skill is a difficulty up to 100, including negative values. To succeed, you must roll about equal or less to the sum above the stated difficulty and the value of the skill used for the test. For example, you're attempting a test with difficulty minus 10. Character's tech use skill is 40. 40 minus 10 equals 30. Therefore, to see the tech use skill, you must roll 30 or less. Any result above will mean failure. Note that difficulty is calculated from greater to lower values. Greater difficulty value, the easier to pass the test. It's easier to exceed on difficulty 40 tests than on difficulty 10 tests. Yeah, I kind of just noticed that. Higher character skill score, the easier for them to succeed on tests. Skill scores depend on characters' respective characteristic scores, skill advancements and level ups, and any other bonuses to character equipment might offer. Succeed on various tests during gameplay, develop different skills for your character and their companions.
Hey, what's that?
That was strange. Plastic crystal cores, old Xeno artifacts. Catechism of St. Drusus, Anoint Purity Sea wax bottles, Server Skull anti-gravity impeller. Operator gloves, tech plus 3 bonus to tech. Ooh. Meta charges. Oh yeah. Real quick, me that good stuff. Give me that. I think I have the highest texture out of all this. How do you find out about tech? Ah, down here. 48. 30. 30. 30. I definitely have the highest in tech.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Overseer. Never fall see this deck in such a state. Remember, Emperor protects. The cozy scene area is completely destroyed. Pieces of furniture and splinters of sky and dark stains cover the floor. Not close to. Ooh, this. Voids. sweat out. And what a lovely sounding thing. Set of icons. Rolls a synth lever. Our room has been recaptured. We'll clear the whole void ship in no time. Give me your scrappy auto gun. Oh, I already talked to you. Such destruction, terrible, just as terrible. Give me that scrappy auto gun and... This guy doing a backflip or something? There's the guy Outlaw just cut completely in half.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, good. Get engraved flasks, grox meat, rump steaks, and electrified shardnet. That sounds too carry. Oh, what's this here? Cautionary science seems that machine spirits no longer being powered by the motive force. You mean electricity?
That's how it's done.
Store the power supply.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Open the door.
Just as I'd planned.
Goods. More medkits. More meta charges. Excellent. Excellent. Oh my god. Tech use it.
That's how it's done.
Got a shotgun. Ooh, a shotgun. Ooh, I'm all to keep. We got ourselves a shotty, as some people call them. Okay, okay. Who did I give a shotgun to earlier? You know, Alan, you seem like a guy who would like a shotgun. And carry that extra med pack for us, Sister Argenta. Here's where we'll first make our first decision choice if we're going to be a dogmatic. That's what's the one called. Iocast or heretic. On that note, I think we're actually going to pause and save here, simply because I only got about like a half hour more I could give you to stream, and I don't think we would get really all that far in the story. So we will pause here with our save. I will do a quick check to see if there's anyone we could raid. Otherwise, I'll just end the stream. Game saved. Let me see if there's anyone we can raid. Don't know you, don't know you. Goose is playing Esports Godfather. I have no idea what in the world that is. But Goose is a pretty cool guy, so we might just send a raid off towards him. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So, if you like what I've been doing, give me a follow. And otherwise, we're gonna go raid Farvis Goose. He's a pretty cool guy. He likes playing more retro-like games, but he's still cool. So, be friendly to him. And hope you have a nice time with him. And we'll do more Rogue Trader next week as well. Along with more Baldur's Gate, if you were here yesterday for that. And of course the Final Fantasy XIV, which is always guaranteed. Those are 3 games I guarantee we'll be seeing next week. Anything else is up to surprise. Okay. Start the raid now. Yeah. Okay, take care. Hope you had a nice time with me, and I hope you have a nice time with Goose. Okay, let's just raid.